Alright, Grand Rising, everyone. Is Shalonda Shay Seeking, and I'm back. And again, this is not your mama's Bible study. I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. And we're going to go back to Genesis. Because there was something that made me think about Genesis or Genesee. Right? Then I started thinking about what could have happened. Like, I had to question myself, like, what did happen for the past 2 years, that had me in this conflicted energy here. And I just figured, like, okay, hold on. There's something that happened 2 to 4 years ago that I'm not aware of, right? So it's almost like, ooh, look at that. All right, see, now we getting, hold on. Hold it on. Now we get the phone. Right. Oh, look who's right here on the bottom of the deck. Look who right here at the bottom of the deck. Same damn card you see on the screen. All right, hold on. Yes, look at this. Okay, let's see what somebody trying to tell us right now. Because something that happened with some baby mama and some masculine. All right. So, we also got the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm driving right now, so we got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because I feel like this has to do with some kind of incident with a feminine. That's a feminine that's got some pentacles. These pentacles is supposed to be dispersed or shared, or not this person's pentacles. Somebody else has the pentacles when it comes to the situation. And they decided to take it all. Right? They decided to take it all. This is like something I think that has to do with like some kind of secret marriage or an illegal union. Okay? Almost even like even if it's a common law union, it's something that came after somebody was already married. Somebody was already married. See? So like I'm just trying to figure out how this would be like in this dimension, in the 3D. Somebody could have known somebody in the 3D here, but they're a different type of being, and they've been able to be together secretly in another dimension, right? And possibly that's where the heart of one of these individuals resides. So they feel as though they can't give this person up. So it's a sneaky way to be in an interdimensional, interstellar relationship. And it's kind of like a selfish thing, because it's like, what I'm seeing is that there is somebody in a 3D that this person has. They need this person, but they're not happy with just that. Okay, if you see what I mean. They can't let this person go. They don't want this person to go on anywhere else. But what I'm seeing is this person, it can't be contained or content, because I guess, yeah. So it's a rock and a hard place, because one person has been left in the dark. One person has been left in the dark about this whole thing. Here we go at 44. 44. Here's that fucking 44. 44 and 70. 44 and 70. I've been seeing it all day. So again, this is like, again, some type of reward or something here. I feel as though somebody's like, you know what, let me just give this person this to get done with this, because they need an easy way out. But it's not that easy, because I feel like this person wants to be back in that situation. This is a very strange situation here, but they're being held back, or they're not able to, because they're not here anymore. Either or. The person is not here anymore. Or, like I said, because this individual was scouting and looking for this person. It's like that song is coming in my head. Like, I walked past somebody, looked at her, she looked just like you, she talked just like you, but it wasn't you. Alright? Yeah. So, oh, and guess what's next? Look. The Knight of Swords rushing in. Okay? There's that rushing in energy, that Russian energy here. Okay? And then we got the Four of Swords. This is exactly what I was looking for. Whatever this masculine did with this golden sword, it's whatever this masculine did with this golden sword that put these people in the situation here. I think they both were punished, or maybe we're gonna read, okay? I don't know, I think they both were punished here for that act, possibly. Yeah. And it's making me think about the energy of like the seventh day, or even something to do with days, like these suspended swords here. You know, this is almost like somebody, I don't know, I'm being made white, okay? Because these three swords are white and this one is gold, okay? The one that he's laying with in the casket, or in the on the coffin, or in the bed or whatever. And then I'm thinking something that has to do with the Lovers card here too. But I feel like something didn't, I don't know what this is, but I'm hearing, you know, I only, with this person laying in this bed, it's like, I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry, okay? And then, so you look at these three swords in the air right here, why they might be pissed off at this golden sword down here, if you get my drift. Alright, so let me go ahead and read this and see what we come up with. That's funny that all four of these cards was right here at the bottom of the deck. Alright, can you put her Wi-Fi, whatever? Okay, so again, alright, so it says, now at last the heavens and earth were, okay, we're completed. Okay, we just gonna see that, we're gonna skip past that. So this is Genesis 3 and 4, and I have it circled for some reason, so let's just go ahead and see. It says, here's a summary of the events in the creation of the heavens and earth, which the Lord God made. So let's just get this out the way, because right when we enter into Genesis 2, God was done doing everything, right? God was done doing everything. And then in chapter 2, verse 4, the Lord God steps in and starts to fuck with shit. All right? Let's see what the Lord God is doing, okay? Because if this is the Lord God, that means he is imitating something that God had already done and changing it. So this makes me think about the goodness that was going on when this whole thing first started. But then we have a Lord God in the house right now that maybe did not know. The knowing that we're talking about in here sometimes is talking about mating with. All right? So I'm even hearing, maybe I should have waited until I saw you, right? So, and again, that's what it feels like with this energy, like in the 3D. It's like, how you gonna like choose, how you, like, even if you've been doing a balancing act, or even if you're going back and forth, how you gonna choose somebody over somebody when you never even gave somebody an opportunity in the 3D? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think that's just like the unfair whatever. That's how I know there's more to this, because there's definitely was some type of compassion or something there. So like I said, I feel like this has something to do with something else. Higher powers taking a hold of something. Higher powers stopping something. Like, even if we're going to look here at the Lovers card. Hold on. Okay, so even if we look at this Lovers card. Anyways, I'm getting lover boy energy from this Cupid here. We do have the Cupid's bow on shooting at the elbow of the Empress on the Empress card. But then it makes me think back a couple months ago. I don't know, it just seemed like whatever, like even this lover, this Cupid dude or whatever. I don't know, like I said, I'm just seeing. Okay, this is it, matter of fact, this is telling me something, right? So again, Cupid doesn't lie, but you won't know unless you give it a try. All right, so Paris, okay. All right, so again, see how the Cupid is pointing this arrow at this person that's in the middle here, and then you have this you have this energy to the right and to the left, right? All right, but let's look at the Lovers card, because remember I told you, I feel like, what did I tell y'all before? I feel like this heel that's in the middle right here, but it seemed like a dead man is laying in this heel. Even it maybe looked like a little baby dinosaur on this one, okay?
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 53 to merge onto I-270 south toward Washington.
But if you look at this energy here, you have the 2 on the side, and then you have this person in the middle here. Yeah, I'm just wondering. Okay, so I guess I'm screaming, so I'm gonna try to keep it down. All right. So again, I see this, like, again, this masculine here has these flames that he's throwing. So it's also making me think about missiles here, okay? He has a tree full of these things, right? So this makes me think about, again, I don't know, maybe this gives me, you know, maybe this, you know, this energy maybe give me, I don't know, like this man, Adam, or this man right here has a tree of like missiles that he can shoot at this woman that could be representing Israel. But there's this peak that's peaking right here in the middle, which makes me think about it's red too, right? So it's making me think something was supposed to occur during Valentine's Day. All right, maybe some form of consummation, but I feel like there's some interruptions with 5th generation and also sorcery, okay? Energy that blocked whatever this was, okay? Because I think in the Lovers in reverse, there's anxiety and all this other stuff, right? And then the other sense of the Lovers. Okay, we're gonna read it in a second, but let's just keep on track. So again, we have these clouds right here rushing in. We also have this serpent on her tree, and she has fruit on her tree. Okay. It's something strange about how it's mentioned here, and we're driving right now, so I'm trying to do just the basic parts so we can get into it a little bit later. But again, this makes me think, even because we have on the Devil card, we have the same thing, two energies here, and the Devil is lighting a fire. Okay, the Devil is lighting a fire on this masculine's behind. Okay. But also on here we still see fire on his tree, and on her tree we see the serpent, right? And then we see the fruit. Okay, so, and then we have this peak here, like I said, because we see this here, I feel like this is representing another being here. All right, and so it says upright, it means love, decisions, virtue, harmony, and balance. Okay, so again, this was the energy at one point in time here. Okay, and then we have it in reverse here: conflict, vice, lost love, bad choices, and self-love. Okay, but that's kind of funny because it's almost like when somebody, like I said, it kind of feels like whatever energy be hovering around, when somebody's showing self-love, this energy doesn't like that. This energy is okay with you not having self-love. And I think that that's because when it comes to a feminine energy that shows all these signs of self-love and all these other things, that may become competition for one of these masculines or these God energies. And this is what might cause that something, because they feel like they're the ones in control and make all the decisions. When somebody knows their self-worth, then they feel like, no, it's time for me to speak up. You've been carrying this by yourself, and I've been afflicted and affected by it for a very long time. And this is talking to that wife of God energy, all right? But I know who I am now, and so I'm sorry. So again, that's what makes me think about the certified lover energy coming in, because then it's like, do you know who you are? Like, know yourself, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? So, and I was going to say that in this thing, this makes me think about an ancestor, because like on my other cards, it looks like a person, like a mummy is laying in here, and here it looks like a dinosaur. So maybe it's giving me reptilian energy here, which makes me think about repetition and things like that. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what turns something upside down, and it's making me think it's somewhere between Genesis 2 and 1 to Genesis 4. All right. So let's go ahead and look into this. All right. Yeah, because I feel like there's something that can be solved or fixed or something here. All right, so it says here, so here's a summary, okay? And again, Cupid, it's like Cupid doesn't miss, you know what I'm saying? And for Cupid to shoot this mountain or this red hill or this red peak, it's also made me think about parting the Red Sea, okay? So this is also parting the Red Sea, and I see, you know, I'm thinking about Mount Seir as well, okay? And this is also making me think about the fact that somebody took and parted the Empress, the red heifer energy here. I got like 3 books with me, and Hathor, The Rising of Hathor is one of them. So that's that Hathor energy I feel. All right, that mothering energy, that energy of Gaia, or a daughter of Gaia. Like also like the energy I just put out to I put a post out today saying, you know, if I'm not going to be with the most I don't know if it said like power affect the most powerful man or something like this or whatever on earth, then I'm going to birth one and make him into it. So this makes me think about last year. I can't remember around what time, doing that video about, okay, that's how it is. So it's almost like, oh, you want to act a fool. Okay. So it's like God want to act a fool. So it's like, you know, God's counterpart that knows that God also does need her, whether he wants to say that or not. You see what I'm saying? Because they saying Zeus, you know, a nation can only go as high as his woman. So if Zeus is the most powerful and Zeus's wife is his wife, you know what I'm saying? You have to wonder, because we know that there is the connection between the two that gives that all empowering, that embodiment of that all balance and power, that full scale of things. So that's what I'm saying about, like, even with Yeshua and Christ, it's always with God and wisdom. It's always, she's the one that goes through the affliction. She's the one that walks the earth the whole time in the 3D, where he is able to manifest and play in other dimensions. And so that's the whole thing that made me think back up to the 8 of Swords, because this person is bound and cannot see. So it's almost like each time this God comes in, or the Lord God comes in on God, takes what they need from God and then binds God, and then goes and do whatever the fuck they want to do throughout the rest of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? All right. I'm sorry I'm talking kind of strange, but it's like popping and everything in my ears. All right. So let's think about this, because the Lord God God finished everything on that day, like in February. So I'm thinking, since February, why it seemed like everybody like acting real funny and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until February, you know what I'm saying? It was like all day communication. Now shit just getting funny. So I had to think about it. Okay. I think that's back when I feel like they were putting or instating other possible feminine energies within the administration, in order to, they're trying to find somebody more powerful than God. Satanic energies or whatnot, feminine energies that may be powerful, that may conflict with God, right? So they seem more powerful. So it's like Satan can do those same, but they don't know that everybody's feeding off of that energy of the Capitol Dome, or that temple, that holy temple that's in a shallow grave, or again, bound and blinded. All right. So again, upright meaning what? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so okay, just hold on then, Aubrey. I'll be done in a second. Upright meaning, okay, of the 8 of Swords. So again, there's that 8 again, that magician, that infinity, you know what I'm saying, over and over again. Somebody being, you know, daggered, you know, for another 1,000 years for telling the truth, okay? So it says this is somebody feeling trapped, restricted, backed into a corner, hands tied, victimized, paralyzed by fear, terror, anxiety, feeling pressure, hopelessness, helplessness, powerless, silenced, crisis, dilemma, drama, imprisonment, punishment, slavery, persecution, judgment, trial by jury, consequences, negative attitude, physically, psychological issues, major weight loss. Okay, so again, this is what it was for the first couple years. You know, this is wait a minute. So if we're saying this 2-year thing, then okay, this is where we're at right now, Genesis 2. And I'm also getting 2 because this was whatever happened here have something to do with whatever happened on 2/22. 2/22/22. All right, something happened here, something that if it got something to do with trying to cut me out, that shit gonna get cut the fuck down. So and I think I might have mentioned that even around that time. So whatever the fuck they trying to do, like, look at that deer. Oh, You don't see him eating that stuff right there? So, oh dear. Okay. So, let's see. So, I feel like this is what they're trying to use to stop me or block me at this point in time. All right. So, again, let's move here. All right. So, it says, here's a summary, okay, of the events in the creation of the heavens and the earth, which the Lord God made. Okay. So, again, this is a summary, yeah, of these events that the Lord God made. So, again, now this is exactly where the Lord God is stepping in after God had finished with their creation. All right. And so it says there were no plants or grains sprouting up across the earth at first. All right. So I was looking at day, right? And it was talking about a period when the sun is above the horizon, a lifetime, definite time of existence, day. But I feel like somebody's trying to turn this day energy, this sun energy, into a one day thing, like a Saturday love, or like Saturday or Saturn day, you know, kind of energy. And it's like, hold on. Hold on. If you're giving everybody else all the days of the week and the sun only get one motherfucking day to catch up by themselves, like, what are we talking about here? Okay. So then you got German and Dutch energy here. So again, we know that's the earliest people that was coming over here. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about so-called enslavement. Okay. Let's see. To shine. So only Saturday. Okay. So again, this is making me think about somebody trying to, again, put somebody not even in a third party situation, but 7 motherfucking parties. Like, no, something ain't right here. Okay. But I feel like at first when I started to realize this a couple months ago, I was thinking, well, damn, all this time it's been 7. I think, well, I wasn't aware of it, but after I reflected on it, I said there must have been 4, maybe at least 7, you know what I'm saying, entities, you know, or maybe we were even dealing with hours, okay? Horus, or hours, hour on the hour. So this is where somebody was swapping out energy hour upon hour. So maybe that's also what it had people being able to be in heaven. So that's being in the mindset of that feminine energy of Gaia. Okay. So this would have made her look crazy, possibly, you know what I'm saying, until she got balanced and came back authority and put up boundaries when it comes to her fucking energy. All right. So this could have made somebody feel like all these things, but it's not them that's doing that. It's outside influences that's doing it to this individual, this entity, to God, as God was sleeping. So they put, get out, y'all. Get out. In the sunken place. Hypnosis. In the sunken place. They needed somebody in the sunken place, financially, mentally, emotionally, socially, so that they can go ahead and cement all these things into action here. So this is basically, I don't even know if you can even use treason. That's what we talking about. We talking about queens and shit. When you talking about somebody going against God in this manner, in this nature, and now we see it, like, that's the whole shit is about to be shut down. Like, that's what this is to me. That's what this is to me. And look, the southern border is right on open. Look at that shit. Because it's going to say down here that then there was a water that formed, right, and went out throughout the land. Okay. But this is also making me think about somebody even putting something in somebody's water, well water, or something or a spring. You know what I'm saying? Something radioactive, or something, again, that somebody might have taken in, right? This made me think about like an everlasting spring or something like this. Also a sacred pool, something that's, you know, dealing with sacral energy possibly here. Somebody trying to dirty the waters here. Again, it's making me think about laboratory, somebody like a lab leak. All right, somebody messing around with somebody's DNA or some shit like this and causing some kind of problem here. All right. There were no plants and grains sprouting across the earth at first, for the Lord God hadn't sent any rain. Okay, so this makes me think about the moon energy, Moorish energy, and Islamic energy here, being the shadow government energy here. Okay, see, and that's why I say it's very careful. We have to be very careful about who we saying did what because of skin color. No, this is about society, secret societies, different groups. You know what I'm saying? Religious groups, other type of law energies. This is it. Just is what it is. Yeah. For the Lord God has sent. So again, this made me think about like, you know, these secret groups, these groups with like, that talk about like, these groups that talk about like Nefti. Wait, who is it? Is it Nefti? There's some groups. There's matter of fact, there's a couple of people that I've run across online on YouTube that talk about these particular ancient deities. And I feel like they have secret occults or something like that in the background where they're able to tap into like magic, like some kind of shit here, all right? And they've been able to do this for a very long time. Let's see, let me finish this up. They want me to finish it up. We're going to get into it deeper, but let me just read this part. Okay, so again, God has sent any rain nor farm anyone to farm the soil. Okay, so like I said, during this time, I've been feeling like somebody was supposed to come in and show me how to do things. Now everybody's up in arms about why can't Ukraine do this? Let's support Ukraine. Or Ukraine basically low key is basically still just talking about the whole Afghan energy, the people left behind the scenes. You know, it's dealing with this whole shit. Okay, period. All right. All right, so now this Russian, you know, fools rush in, or Russian energy is, you know, this rain that they sent it in now, okay? However, water welled up from the ground at certain places and flowed across the earth. So again, this made me think about, is something in the water? You know what I'm saying? Something is going on, some kind of shift, something of that nature. But we're going to go ahead and stop. I'm going to have to get back to you guys when I get to where I'm going.